Hi guys, this is 2-6 adding decimals. This should not be a whole lot of new stuff for you because we kind of talked about it all throughout unit or topic 2. So when you're adding decimals, it's just kind of like addition, but we have a decimal involved that we're going to drop down. So make sure you title this your new page. And I do want you to write this. When adding decimals, you must make must really super big and underline it. You must line up the decimals. So here is our first example. 0.82 plus 4.21. All right, so if you remember back from a couple lessons ago, I said that it's super hard and they try to trip you up by writing it like this. I always want you to write it. This is called horizontal. I want you to write it vertical, which means up and down. So I'm going to rewrite my problem, and I want you to rewrite it with me. Okay, I rewrote it vertically. Now, I want you to notice that my decimals are lined up perfectly. And when you're adding, I like to be proactive, which means I like to just go ahead and do it. I just drop my decimal down first thing. So now I know where my decimal goes. You also need your numbers to line up perfectly. So my 2 and my 1, my 8 and my 2, and my 0 and my 4. That makes life a whole lot easier. So now I do my addition problem. So 2 plus 1 is 3. 8 plus 2, 10. Drop my 0, carry my 1. And then 4 plus 0 is 4, plus 1 is 4. So my answer would be 4.03. Remember, if any time I'm going too fast, just pause the video so you can catch up. All right, let's try another example. Now, this one's kind of tricky because when we write it vertically, most of you want to put this on top because it is longer, which that's totally fine. But if you put it on the bottom, just make sure those decimals line up. And what would go here? A zero as a placeholder, okay? And we're adding, so we do not care which number is on top right now. So I'm going to be proactive. I am going to drop down my decimal, and then I'm just going to add straight down. So 0 plus 1 is 1. 2 plus 1, we have 3. We have our decimal already. And then 9 plus 7 is 16. And since it's the last number, we write the whole 16 because we have nowhere to carry that one to. So our answer would be 16.31. Now, the problem would work out if you put 7.21 on top and 9.1 on bottom. It would be the exact same, only you have to make sure the decimals line up to get the same answer. So if I wanted to, I could put a 0 here, and I would get the exact same answer. I'm going to do this one with you, so follow along with me in your spiral, just because we are carrying numbers in this problem. So 8 plus 9 is 17. We cannot write 17 down here. That would be incorrect. We have got to drop down the 7 and carry the 1 because we have somewhere to carry it to. Okay, I forgot to be proactive. Put my decimal down here. Now 2 plus 0 is 2, plus 1, 3. Move on. 6 plus 3 is 9. My answer would be 9.37. Now I want you to try a couple quiz questions on your own. I will try to get the answers correct this time for you, as I am not rushing through. So go ahead and try the next 3 all on your own. So this is my first quiz question that I would like you to try by yourself. Make sure you don't just leave your problem like this. Put it up and down vertically because it's going to make your life easier and you're probably going to get the answer correct. So go ahead and write that vertically, which is up and down in your spiral, and then go ahead and answer the quiz question and I will go over it. So in order to solve this problem, I did 1.03 plus 0.36. And in this whole lesson, all we're doing is adding. So go down, be proactive, put your decimal down, and then go down. 6 plus 3 is 9. 3 plus 0, 3. and then 1 plus 0 is 1. Your answer should have been 1.39. All right, here is a more tricky problem, but it's not tricky if you remember this. When adding decimals, you must line up the decimals. So I would like you to go ahead and try it. Make sure you write it vertically and line up those decimals. So my first thing I need to do is write out my numbers vertically, and I'm going to make gaps in between my numbers because that helps me when I write the second number. So my second number is 2.005. Well, I know the decimals have to line up, and I know the 2 comes before the decimal. So that's how I know where to put it. And then I have the 005. But some of you are thinking right now, oh my gosh, there's no number here. So what do I add? Add my 0. And we're just adding. So first I'm going to drop down that decimal. And then I start over here. 5 plus 0 is 5. 9 plus 0 is 9. 0 plus 0, hard one, 0. 5 plus 2, 7. And then we have our 4. So your answer that you should have got is 47.095. I'm going to let you try one more, and then I think you will get the hang of it. So in this one, I added a label. What is my label? Yes, it's money. So I have $8.23, and I wanted to add it to my $64.10. So go ahead and try this. Make sure in your answer you don't forget that label. So let's write it up and down first, vertically. So I have $8.23. Most important thing is to line up the decimals. So over here I have 64. And I have 10 cents. So we're just going to add it. So if I have my decimals lined up, I should be able to just drop those down. And then 3 plus 0 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. 8 plus 4 is our 12. Make sure you drop the 2, carry the 1. So this guy's carried. And then 6 plus 1 is 7. So would that be my answer? No. My answer would need my label of dollar signs. So now I have $72.33 to go spend on Fortnite.com, of course. Last one to write down in your spiral, and I'm sure you all love the name. Cardi M adds 3.8 to 4.6, and he gets a sum of 84. I would like to know, is his answer correct? So your first answer is going to be, yes, his answer is correct, or no, his answer is not correct. And then you need to explain. You need to tell me how you know. So this is going to be an open-ended question. You're going to have to type in your answer into the quiz question. Make sure you're lining up the decimals when you go ahead and add to check Cardi M's work. And let me know. Make sure you tell me yes, he's right, or no, he's not right, and then explain. So this is your last quiz question. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I solved it. 3.8 plus 4.6, and he says that he gets 84. All right, well, let's try it. I lined up my decimals. Now I can just drop them down. Now I can do my addition. 8 plus 6 would give me 14. Drop the 4, carry the 1. And then 4 plus 3 plus 1 would be 8. So, no, his answer was not correct because he forgot the decimal. Because Cardi M can play the guitar but forgot the decimal, he would have gotten this problem wrong. If you have any questions, bring them tomorrow to class, and feel free to ask me or ask the whole group. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.